Hello there, everybody. Welcome to episode 4 of the Chechnya campaign. And before we get started, I just want to thank you all for the absolute amazing support that we are seeing here on this channel. As of right now, at the time of recording this video, we have 35 subscribers. We are only 15 away from our goal of 50 by the end of February. It's only the 5th. We started at about 30, 29. Sorry, yeah, we started about 29, I'm pretty sure. And we are now at 35. The last video has only 43 views, but the previous two have over 200. That is mind-blowing to me. So I just want to say thank you. And there will be a special video once we hit 50. As soon as we hit 50, I already have our video recorded and ready to be released once we hit 50 subscribers. So please, please, please subscribe, hit that like button, share the video, and comment down below. Do you like the shorter formed 20-minute episodes more than the longer 30-minute episodes that I used to do? And with that being said, we are back here in Chechnya. Last time, we were building up our economy, we were building up Grozny. We built up Grozny City, we restored the Grozny Airport, all that kind of stuff. And to get right back, we are going to be fighting the fight against the that word trafficking. I'm not sure if I could say that without YouTube being no, you can't say that. But yeah, so that's going to be a 49-day focus. It will I'm just going to say drug. It's going to modify drug addiction, plus 3%, minus 100 political power. And in world news, what was the major world news? This is still happening. Ethiopia is on the doorstep of Addis Ababa, and the DRC finished their civil war. Otherwise, that was pretty much all the news. Sorry there. The Algerian elections, they have now elected the FLN. So I was looking, lower demand. Oh man, that sucks. For Chechen goods abroad. I mean, it might not change it. It didn't change. There we go. Turkish elections, sorry. Economy-wise, we are sitting really, really well. Productivity's at a high. We don't have any unemployed people in our country, let alone even have people in our country, but whatever. Taxes are looking good. We are at a positive of 0.194 billion. And we are not really doing anything. We had Kazakhstan purchase some weapons from us. And like I was saying, I was looking down the focus tree, and if you look at here, the Chechen volunteers, this actually gives us from limited interventionalism to regional interventionalism. So if we can get to regional, and then we can get down to that focus, we'll have global, just like that. So only for 560 more political power that we have to save up. But otherwise, exercise respect. I do not know how to say this. So this is about NATO training into the Balkans. So it looks like that NATO will be expanding. These are the factions right now. Unisol down here with Brazil. That's a new one. That actually just popped up too. So let's do construction 2. Help us build faster. So Unisol's the newest faction on the block. Hopefully can get South Africa involved. Nothing here in Africa, as Ethiopia is the only power here that has the ability to make a focus tree. Not focus tree, a faction, sorry. NATO has yet to expand, it looks like. I don't even think anybody has left, unless if I'm missing an obvious one here. Oh, the Czech Republic. They left NATO as they become fascist. And I think Slovenia was never in NATO to begin with. Here's the CSTO as of right now. Definitely a by land mass, definitely one of the largest ones. The axis of resistance is still down here with Iran and Hezbollah. Otherwise, we could keep this going here as we were just kind of looking at world stuff. I saw the fighting bubbles here in Afghanistan. Nothing has went on. The lines have barely even moved. And I mean, we can't even help them as world tension isn't high enough yet. We have a fight against the drug traffickers. Now, that's actually going to get us some more monthly population. And we are going to do anti-drug propaganda among young people. This is actually just going to remove the drug addiction national spirit. And then we can actually support sports, which this gets us more monthly population and a 2.5 more stability, even though we're already at 100. So that means that if we could do that, technically it's above. Oh, wait, yeah, we can actually now. Do we do this? I think we do. We're going to increase our tax rates to 1515. Now we're making a lot more money, and our stability is still at 100, so nothing has barely even changed. Oh, another major development. Nuclear power. Can we even build it? We can, but it's going to take 6 years, so we're not even going to start that, because that's going to take, actually... Bulgaria joins the CSTO. Our faction is getting big and strong. Like, it's looking bad for NATO. We now have a front against Turkey and Greece in Bulgaria, and we are starting to control the Black Sea. This is a very major development because right now, I think economically, NATO is still the strongest economically, but like by landmass, by possibly army size, we hold a lot of power right now. Like, if we can also get the Shanghai, like if China decides to do their faction, oh my goodness, this is going to be a super powerful and strong faction, and NATO is going to have to be worried. Propaganda among young people, so that removes drug addiction, which is really nice. So right now, let's support sports, as this is actually going to give us more monthly population and a lot more stability as well, which is very, very nice. Absolutely nothing has truly gone on. I completely forgot about this civil war here. Indonesia should probably win it. They've already pieced out with these guys down here to more or less. Otherwise, that was kind of it. Let's actually pay off some of our debt here. You can pay off a handful of that. Now we're making 0.212 billion. And our productivity is going up. A lot of our factories are going to start working a lot faster, even if we have 2 of them. And one thing that could actually help is building the network infrastructure up. I think that's what we are going to do. Let's have our small arms, 1995. And, interesting. We're already working on our artillery, so let's work on getting PA 3G. And like I was saying before we were interrupted, network infrastructure. Let's actually build up this, as this is going to give out more Yeah, so more productivity growth speed so that then we can make our factories work faster. This will be done the 11th of March of 2025, and let's just do this, even though we're not producing any, because leasing a military factory is expensive. We are now supporting sports. Um, right now we have the conflict with, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that word. It's going to take 42 days. It's going to give us even more stability, more political popularity, and better relations with the Russians than what we already have. Um, Georgia, Georgian elections. Hopefully they decide that they want to join the CSTO. But I just think, I think we should. I think let's do this. Let's auto-influence. I think it's gonna auto-influence, right? Yeah, so we're gonna auto-influence South Ossetia, and let's see if we can turn them into a puppet. Because, I mean, they don't have an economy, but Abkhazia does. Alright, that's actually probably better. So how do I cancel this again? How do you cancel an auto-influence? Let's see here. Left click to set or remove. Left clicking. Oh. Shift. Back down. We'll see. It'll probably be another month. Um, but let's actually go for Abkhazia, because if we can get them under our influence, because they have 2 civilian factories. I don't know what they have for resources. They don't have anything. Alright, I don't like that. So they don't have anything for resources. We have conflict with those guys. But now let's threaten liberals. Westerners don't like us, but we gain more support. Let's do it. Pay off some more debt. Russia is allowing us to use some of their stuff now. Gotta love it. They're letting us use their satellites. So that's actually going to let us use this tab here. Sorry about that. This tab here, the rocket tab. First, let's see if they are going to continue to. Okay. No longer auto-influencing there. Let's instead auto-influence here. Tunisian elections. But yeah, like I was saying, this is going to let us use this tab here. And I think it's this one. Yeah, satellite in orbit. First, let's get our improved computing. Let's do. Ooh, now we have options. That's monthly population. This is productivity and factory output. We're working on that. Excavation won't do anything. This is actually just construction speed, so let's do that. All right, now it's looking good. Oh, about to get some better artillery up in here. That's great. All right. Anything else gonna interrupt me? No. All right. So let's go to this map. Not that map. Where is it? This one? It is. And let's just see. Okay, so we have access to the Russian satellite communication systems. which they don't even have any satellites of. That's nice. That's nice of them to let us just use something that they don't even do. Whatever. So we are at 300 political power. Well, 295, but close enough to 300. We could go down in corruption. Auto influence report. All right. I think let's move down to slight corruption. And now they're revoking our satellite. All right. I'm sorry that I'm not as corrupt as you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. You guys just don't like me then. I don't know what I did. Was it just to gain influence? It didn't do anything. Lebanese elections. Bringing in emerging outlook, guys. That's nice. Let's look at the ideologies map. This is something that I like to look at once in a while. It shows you all the ideologies that are here. So as you can see, the Western aligning, and you can also see the nationalistic ones. You can also see non-aligned. This is actually very, very cool to look at. Just to see who could possibly be friends with. Like right now, these are our friends all up in here. Even here, they may be fascist, but they are a part of our faction. As you see, all the Western aligning countries are more than likely in NATO. And now the liberals do not like us. Woo. So let's do fund the Russian University of Special Forces. This right here is going to just get them a couple events. So we're going to be training their special forces, it seems like. We'll be getting one division. Chechnya, not Chechnya, oh my goodness. Czech Republic is now leaving the EU. So going down this route, we'll get two divisions, but it will open up all of these decisions here, where it's like diplomatic support, influence. We can start buying stuff from like Iran and getting military aid and getting Saudi investments. That's going to be a great one. All right. Elections. We already know who's going to win, so it doesn't really matter. It's the military special operation in Georgia. So this right here will allow us to possibly go to war. Like, right? This all just kind of opens up. It all just opens up our decisions and everything like that. So after the coal, that is going to get us better power generation and less consumption for our fuel. Let's go with the modern electro spinning. Is that spinning? Yeah, electro spinning. So that's just going to get some more productivity. This is going to start slowing down. We still have a year left until we are run dry in our reserves. Right now, we are spending a lot more in the healthcare field than what we even need to be. And same thing on police. Yeah, it makes sense. We already knew that they were going to win. South Ossetia had their elections. But I definitely think Abkhazia is going to be kind of our jewel, as we can actually just turn them right into a puppet. And then we should be able to take hold of some of their industry here. Their two civilian factories will be great for at least helping us, and then we can slowly annex and work them into our society. Fund the Russian University of Special Forces. Let's do SOBR Terek. This is going to get us another unit. We're now going to be up to 3 units. The University of Special Forces are welcomed. That's nice. Give us some stability. Russians know about it. And in world news, there was the auto influence that we had. We're going to keep paying down our debt. We are doing great at that. I think right now, bump corporate taxes up by 1. Continue to get a bit more money out of them. But right now, we got to start saving up on political power so that then when we get down to here, we are able to go right on up to global interventionalism, which will allow us to start sending troops and getting our commanders leveled up. We are Tarek. That gives us a new unit, and we're going to do training in the Highlands. This is just a special force, little 1 militia guy. Has some small arms, manpads, ATGMs, and the nice thing about getting those 1995 small arms is now these guys are actually going to be equipped with them. So if you look down here with these militia groups, they have the 85 instead of the 95. They also have the AK-47s as well. So that is why that was very important on getting that. Even if they are just 1 militia templates, they are still really, really good for us. They're special purpose police regiments. We can easily upgrade these guys if we have to. We can add some support companies like engineers. All it would do, actually, I think we'll do that. All that does is just increase how much small arms they take. Monthly auto influence, that's nice. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's not gonna do anything. We have way more than enough stuff in stockpile, and if we have to, we can just go purchase some. Like, it's... Whoa. The Oligarch Provisional Council. They overthrew Putin. So the oligarchs are in power in Russia. That is some major news. I don't even know why there wasn't an event that popped up or anything. The oligarchs are in power in Russia. They are going to tear they're going to tear apart the CSTO. Kazakhstan's left, Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan is already Bulgaria has left. They are starting to tear apart this. Belarus has left. They are starting to tear apart the CSTO. This is some major development because we are very closely tied with Russia right now, as we are a Russian puppet. Because if the Russian government falls, what do we do? I wouldn't know what to do at that point if the Russian government was to fall. I'm hoping this doesn't break our game, but I don't think it will. Training in the Highlands. This just gives us some more organization, train penalty loss, plus 10, and also training time for these guys. So now we can actually spend $1 billion to automobile plant released, and these can also get us some more attack as well. I really want to get down. Now let's do a bit of a detour. We pay off a handful of our debt, and we are going to. I don't know if this is actually going to get us a division. It might. This might as well. It might give us a division for all I know, or it might just give us some vehicles to make another division, which is still nice. But yeah, Myanmar is having their little border battles with the Kraken state. Ethiopia has yet to finish. Eritrea has yet to finish off this war. Somalia has yet to even finish their civil war. Bush, not Clinton. Bush is still president of the United States. And otherwise, all my talk about the CSTO being a very powerful faction has just went down the drain because of the oligarchs now being in power. That national focus is completed. It didn't. I don't think it did anything. So, Doctrine of Combat on the Ground will be next. Yeah, just because of some research for utility vehicles. Our monthly auto influence has been going really well in Abkhazia. We are still second in foreign influence there. 3G, which is very nice. Let's get the Wi-Fi going. Get some Wi-Fi up in here. This is not going to take until August of 2009, which is still now July. All right, so the productivity is starting to kick in. And I think, is this really, it's just fuel capacity. No, we don't really need to worry about that. Speaking of fuel, we're now running a positive. We can start selling it, but now our fuel consumption is going to go up, which means we are going to have to go down to an export economy and just take the hit with the money, which it barely does anything. So it saves us now a cut 2 years worth of oil, as we were starting to get very, very low on that side. Give us even more construction speed. So I think we keep going down the construction route. So that's construction 2. Let's at least see where this is going to be. Now, March of 2009. Very, very good. The auto influence is done. We are so close to being number 1. And if we can get to 80%, we have our first puppet. And that will probably have to wait for the next episode to get our first puppet. I definitely promise you guys that. In tomorrow's episode, we will be having our first puppet. So we're going to get Doctrine of Combat on the ground next. This is just going to get us 250% cost reductions in our land doctrine, which is going to be guerrilla warfare, as it already has us picked out, and it's militia, so it's great for us. Artillery done. Let's go for the 2005 small arms, because if we can possibly get those, hopefully Russia does the focus, the Ratnik program. That'll definitely help us. Doctrine of the combat ground missions. There's only really one way that we can keep going down this focus tree, but that is where we are going to have to leave it off. I know it is a much shorter video tonight, guys. We didn't make the progress I wanted to today, but hey, I'm running out of time here. This is going to take me a while to get this all edited down with all the breaks that you guys have seen. So thank you guys so much for watching this video and sticking it all the way through, even if it is a shorter episode. And I hope you guys have a great day. Remember, we are going for 50. By the end of February, it is only the 5th, and we only need 15 more. So I hope you guys like and subscribe, and have a great day, comrades. See ya soon.